everybody. I'm Laurie Handlers, and this is
Michael Gibson.
And we are bringing you Sex and Happiness, a show about your sex and your happiness. And so today we're talking about self-care / self-love.
Mm.
And so, listen, we are known for our own self-care and our self-love. We're actually known for this, and we have lapses.
Mm.
So if we have lapses, what do you think? You
Right.
probably have lapses too. Some of you don't even care about yourselves. So I don't think we're going to start at square one,
Square
like
three, maybe.
ground zero. I don't think we can do that. I think we're going to start with talking about what is self-love and a self-care practice and all the elements that can go into it. And then the things you need to do, the things we need to do, because we need to re-up on some things too.
Yeah.
I'll just say the background of this conversation is that I've noticed recently, well, I just came back from doing 5 ISTA trainings in a row.
Back to back.
And we threw in a ISTA level 2, and we also threw in a Extraordinary Lovers
retreat.
So I was in, where was I? I was on that island. I was in Cyprus.
Right.
Then we were in Honduras for 2 weeks. Then we came back. Then I was in Ireland for 2 weeks. Then I was in Austin for a week, and I'm about to go to Ohio. So yeah, my schedule is crazy. And what I realize about my schedule is that there's no time to go to the gym.
Right.
And so I realized like that's having an effect on my ass. I'm just going to say it. My ass looks flabby to me. Like I haven't done any squats or sit-ups or whatever in weeks.
Yeah, reverse leg lifts.
Yeah. And then before that, we were in Mexico, and I had this eye flare up.
Right.
And I had a toe flare up. I had all these things. So I have not been my normal workout to the gym self. And so I'm having feelings about self-care and self-love. Like I'm looking in the mirror and going like, well, you see, this is what happens when you travel so much.
Yeah.
So what's your reasoning?
I'm not traveling at all.
I had to do that.
Yeah, it's easy to get into a lethargic, and I don't have, the schedule, the level of schedule that you have, and, sometimes I just want to lay down, sometimes I want to get some rest.
I think the more of the time than not, you want to lay down.
Yeah, I do. I've been without energy for quite some time now, and I'm learning more about, hot baths and, cold showers and things like that can actually increase your energy in the morning if you do it first thing. So I'm one of those people who loves podcasts. And so Joe Rogan's one of my favorites. And I was watching this thing by Dr. Rhonda on JRE Clips. And she was talking about, get up in the morning and have a hot bath, where you get in to right up to here, where the water's right up to here. And she said, you do that and then you turn on the shower and make it cold, and your energy will spike, and you'll feel good because proteins are going to get released into your body. And this is the other part of it, is learning what is it going to take, or what do you need to do to feel good?
Well, to me, it's not just learning what you need to do to feel good. It's sustaining then
consistency. Yeah.
So we have a sauna, whether you can alternate hot bath or sauna, and we have a cold pool. You can jump into that cold pool all year round. We live in Phoenix, Arizona. I mean,
well, it is cold in the winter.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really cold. Yeah. Right now it's beautiful.
So what would it take for you to have self-care? First of all, do you love yourself? When you look in the mirror, do you love yourself, or do you put yourself down? That's number 1 question. 2 is, what are the foods like that you put in your body?
Ooh, that's another one. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's huge. 3 is, do you take supplements? Not everybody is a supplementarian. I happen to be a supplementarian. You happen to be a supplement.
Right. More expensive than yours.
Yeah, that's Dave Asprey. That's my pee is more expensive than your pee. So, okay, do you take supplements, and what do you put on your body? Do you put clothes on your body that you love? I dress every day, even if I stay in the house. Yep. I always put on a dress and jewelry, lipstick. During the pandemic, I didn't look like
be old, nothing. You look good. You look like you look now.
I did not have on, I've seen people who go to Walmart who look like who look like they haven't put on decent clothes in like 20 years.
Yeah.
I dress if I'm home or if I'm in the street. It doesn't matter to me. Like I'm dressing for myself. I like to look good. I like to feel good that way.
Mm.
Not only what do you put on your body, but who do you surround yourself with?
Yeah. The people, your community. Yeah. The people that you love and that they love you.
Yeah.
And
And they don't let you get away with stuff.
that's right. Yeah.
It's really important.
I deal with depression on a regular basis, and I reach out to people. I've got some close friends, Scott, and some other people that I reach out to, and I get to chat with. And you, but you're traveling quite a bit, so
You miss
it
me.
doesn't land on you.
You have the
much.
thing that we call the joy of missing.
That's right. I do have the joy of missing, and
But when you need to, we Zoom or we
we get on a call
WhatsApp.
together.
Yeah, we do.
And we chat and we tell each other how much we love each other, and
Mhm.
you get to share all your adventures with me. It's amazing. So those are the things that we do to support each other, but also that you need to have some kind of a community around you that will support you as well.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
need that. So, okay, so we covered food, supplementation, community. We talked about hot baths or saunas
Mm-hmm.
and cold plunges. What else can you do for self-care? What about taking time for yourself and reading a good novel? What about watching a really stimulating movie?
Mm.
I'm not talking about couch potato stuff. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
really quality something.
Yeah.
What about taking a break and walking? Like just taking a walk in between in the middle of the day when you're taking a break from work or from something else, taking frequent breaks, getting up and moving your body.
What about little dance breaks?
Yeah, I like dance breaks.
Dance breaks are fun.
I love dance breaks. The other night we put on really old doo-wop.
Yeah,
And
50s music. It was
we
great.
sang and danced to that.
We're out on the back porch and we're just like, we
Yeah.
took the table out of the way. And I was like, come on, let's do this.
It was really fun.
You're a really good dancer.
Thank
You're a
you.
lot of fun to dance with.
Thank you.
And sometimes she walks in and she'll catch me listening to Alexa, and I'll have some of my hip hop on and I'll be like moving around and do my thing. So have a dance break, in between your work schedule.
Definitely
your
have a
work schedule.
dance break. And then we haven't mentioned it yet. I think we've done whole shows about it, but
Mhm.
we haven't mentioned being emotionally intelligent,
Yeah, current.
being current in your emotions, and also having like emotional elegance.
Mm.
And
Ooh, that's good.
is it good?
Yeah,
You like
right.
that?
Yeah, emotional elegance. That's good.
Yeah. How do you have that? Because most people are teenagers and their emotions, they never learn to
Mm,
manage their emotions appropriately. So they just give each other, give themselves permission to go off on somebody,
yeah.
to
be
show,
rude.
to be rude, to show
Yeah.
anger, to show impatience, to use a tone. I haven't used the tone since
Oh,
I've
in a
been
long
home.
time. Yeah. You haven't
I
used it
haven't
in a
used
long
a
time.
tone in a long time. So I'm getting more emotionally intelligent
Yeah, you are. And elegant.
and elegant. So what do you do with these emotions, these pent up emotions that, well, most people are so into suppressing their emotions, they don't even know that they're pent up until
Mm,
somebody keeps them waiting, or somebody taps their car, or
cuts in front of them in the
or
road.
somebody, or some executive or some customer service person calls, and then we unload on them. And that's not right.
Mhm.
That's not right. So being emotionally intelligent and being emotionally elegant,
Mm.
there's like a gap between those. Being elegant in your emotions means that you're an adult in your emotions, that you take full 100% responsibility for them. You're accountable for them. Even if someone did something to you, yesterday I was doing a live with Ohm, and he said, if somebody breaks your arm, they did it. You could be mad at them, but then you have to deal with it. It's your arm.
Right.
So the same thing goes with your emotions. If somebody trespassed you when you were a kid, you were violated in some way and you have a trauma, the trauma is yours. You have to deal with it. You
That's right.
can't keep putting it out there, blaming other people, and then going off in your emotions because of what happened to you.
Right. It's almost like you're a volcano waiting to, erupt. All the stuff is inside just boiling, and you've got to deal with it. And that's good.
That is
especially
important for self-care.
Yeah, especially when we're doing, and these are the things that we talk about all the time in our programs, like, emotional release, how to actually move emotions. A lot of times when we talk about moving energy, we're really talking about moving our chemistry. We're talking about changing our chemistry. That's when we tense up our bodies, or we do our breaths and all the other things that we do.
Om and I call it moving your system.
Yeah.
Like things are in your system that you chose and you didn't choose.
Yeah.
Things are in your system that came in with your DNA. They came right through the umbilical cord, and they have to do with your ancestry and your lineage.
Yeah.
And atrocities have happened in most people's lineages. So some of that comes in your DNA, some suffering comes in your DNA, and it's your responsibility to deal with it. Nobody has to do anything for you. Nobody should do anything for you. You need to move your system.
That's right. And it's important to take a moment and really think about your lineage, because I mean, if you're Black, you've got that lineage. If you're Jewish, you've got that lineage. If you're, if you're
Irish,
if you're English, if you're Indian, there's that lineage.
Yeah, there are so many different lineages that come with so much suffering. I don't think anybody holds the candle on it. Like nobody had the right to have the most.
Yeah.
Like they all have suffering.
Everybody has a version of it.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
And so that comes in your DNA, and it's up to you to move it. Really, to move it. You can't stay a victim.
That's
because there's no payoff. It's a feigning powerlessness. It doesn't work.
And
it really doesn't work.
And who wins, right? So the idea is, if you can deal with this, you can start to win in that scenario. Yeah.
So we're huge proponents of practicing emotional release. We have many tools that we use. Certainly you should DM us, either Laurie at lauriehandlers.com or info@lauriehandlers.com. You'll get both of us.
That's right.
And you should ask us. We have videos on it that we can gift you if you choose to stay current with your emotions. So that's a really big thing in self-care.
Yeah.
What else? Dental hygiene is really important. Some people don't understand that the roots of their teeth go straight to the brain.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you need to do dental hygiene. I just came from a training where one of my assistants the whole week had a toothache.
Oh, no.
And I said to him, listen, I'm serious about this. The minute this training is over, you go to a dentist. You're at risk that you're here the whole week with a toothache. He wanted to keep taking Advil or whatever he was taking. I was like, no, that's not right. So having checkups and doing things about your health that are proactive are really, really important for self-care.
Yeah.
And so we mentioned sleep, we mentioned self-pleasure, we mentioned food, we mentioned looking good, we mentioned trauma.
Yep.
What else?
Well, we mentioned dentistry.
Yeah. Well, health is really important. Health and exercise is well-being, and it's really, really important. What else?
I think the other thing is every now and then you need to pamper yourself.
Well, I was going to say celebrate.
Yeah, that's it. Celebration. So pampering, celebration.
Yeah.
So you go to the nail salon, and every now and then I go with you.
That's right. Well, I don't, some people think going to the nail salon is pampering.
I do.
I actually hate going to the nail salon.
Really?
Yeah, because they have my hands in these plastic bags. I can't touch my phone or do anything for like 2 hours.
Because your phone?
Yeah. I don't like that kind of pampering. What I like for pampering is getting a massage.
Oh, that's...
No, I don't want to touch my phone during a massage.
Well, no.
During a nail salon, they don't play anything on the TV or on the music there that interests me. When I remember to take my headset and listen to an audible book, then I'm happy at the nail salon.
Yeah, but
otherwise, I don't like that kind of pampering. I just feel like
then you don't get to talk to the girl or the guy.
They don't talk to me.
No. Oh, well, there you go.
Well, one of them my main person talks to me, but no, I don't.
I love it. I love getting,
love getting your feet.
I like getting my feet done because, they scrub your feet, and I get the paraffin wax where they dip your foot in the wax, and it's really hot. Feels amazing. Then they take it off and strip it off, and that's so good. Except I'm ticklish, so I always warn the person, listen, you might get kicked if you tickle me. So they're like, okay, all right, we won't do that.
All right, so pampering.
Yeah.
I like a day at the spa. I like to go to a steam room.
Yeah. Soon we're going to do a full body wrap.
Yeah, we are going to.
Yeah, when you come back on the...
Yeah, we're going to get a full body wrap.
That's going to be fun.
That'll be good.
They do mint tea and some other...
green tea.
It's green tea, but they also add some other minerals and some really cool things. that are supposed to like tighten and exfoliate the skin and also draw out a bunch of toxins. So I'm
Great.
excited for that.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah. So that, and I love shopping.
Hmm.
I don't like food shopping.
Well,
I like shopping for pearls, actually. Some shopping is great. I like tourist shopping. I like shopping for dresses and pearls. Other than that, I don't like necessity shopping. I like pamper shopping.
you want to see this woman shop? Take her to Mexico. Take her to the mercado,
Yeah,
in Cancun.
I
And
negotiate.
she does.
Anyway, lots of fun. I love planting. I like working in a garden. I love having rose bushes that bloom. Things like that. I really like that. I like being outside in nature.
Mm-hmm.
I like being near the ocean. That
Yeah.
to me really pampering. Living in Arizona doesn't afford us a lot of ocean time, but it certainly affords us a lot of pool time.
Well, we've got a lot of beach. We just don't have much ocean.
We have a sandy desert. Look,
That's what I call beach.
it has snakes in it, and iguanas, and
If California
monsters.
ever falls into the ocean, hope not. But
Yeah,
if it does,
and Arizona will be next.
we're gonna have some beach
We will.
property, I guess.
All right. What else? Can you think of anything else that pampers people or that is self-care? I think celebration. We didn't actually talk. We talked about pampering, but celebration, like celebrating after each accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times people just go from one thing to the next, and I used to, so I understand that. Oh, I accomplished this. Great. What's next?
Right.
And I didn't stop, take a breath, and really celebrate that this thing happened.
Well, acknowledge that it happened, that you made a difference. Really accept the impact that you made in the way that you do. Yeah. And take a moment to really celebrate what it is that, you personally have accomplished, and give yourself the credit that is due.
Yeah, I like to do that. I love to do that. I like to go out to dinner for that and have wine.
Lobster dinner.
Lobster dinner, and I love to have Prosecco. So
Yeah.
that's a celebration.
Yes, it is.
And maybe even a mushroom journey, that's a celebration too. Some people see that as so deep and intense, and I see it as a celebration.
And it can be deep and intense at the same time, but definitely a
A
celebration.
deep and intense celebration. All right. I feel like we've given you a lot of things to chew on here, a lot of ideas. And so,
yeah. And do us a favor, put some comments, in the comments section. Make sure you like and subscribe. That way you'll get the videos. And if you click that little bell, it'll notify you. That's a notification that we've just uploaded a new video. We love you. We appreciate you. And we look forward to seeing you on the next edition
of Sex and Happiness. Bye for now.
Bye-bye, everyone.